Hey my baddies, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get these brows fleeky, okay? We're going to start with some pressed powders. We're just kind of mattifying our brows just so we have something for these products to stick to, okay? I'm going to start with my lower line and I'm going to go ahead and map out following my arch of my brow. I'm going to go ahead and line it up. You see, I'm taking my time, making sure that line is as straight as I can get it because this is the most important line of your brows, okay? So you see me just going back and forth, back and forth. I want to make sure that high arch is even, as you see. Bada boom, bada bing. We got a little carried away with that front. We're going to wipe that off because it was getting a little long. But then we're going to go ahead and go to the top part of the brow, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to follow the line of our arch. Oh, y'all know I can't talk. But then we're going to go ahead and follow that line, and we're going to make sure that that tail matches up with the top and the bottom for an even little point right there, okay? And as you see, I'm still having to go over that bottom line because I need it to be perfect. I am a perfectionist with my brows, y'all. If y'all don't know this, you know it now, baby. These brows got to be perfect. If I don't do nothing else, baby, these brows is gonna be fleeky. Do we still say fleek? I don't know, but I still say fleek. They gonna be done. They gonna be fine. They gonna be fresh. Okay? But then you're just going to go ahead and fill in that space between that bottom line that you drew and the top line that you drew. Don't go all the way to the front of the brow because we're going to take a spoolie and we're just going to move that product forward. Just like that, darling, okay? This creates that ombre effect at the beginning of your brow. So it looks like a fresh arch, a fresh tint. You see what I'm saying? Makeup is an illusion, baby. So we're trying to elude that we got our brows tinted, okay? Right. So I'm just pushing that product forward and I'm using my finger to kind of create that little ombre effect in the front because what I don't want is a box at the front of my eyebrow because that's how you turn around walking around with a Nike check mark on your face and that's not cute. Okay, that's not cute. So we want the eyebrows to obviously be even. So I kind of, I always draw my eyebrows uneven intentionally. Not intentionally, I don't know why I said intentionally, but I always draw them uneven and I got to fix it. I don't know why, but this brow is always a little bit lower than the other brow, but then I have to go back and fix it. So we're going to go ahead and take that concealer and we're just going to clean up that line that we drew. Now this is where you get that perfect arch, that fresh wax, that fresh thread, whatever your method is. That's how you get that illusion that you just left the shop, baby, okay? So I am taking a flat curved brush that allows me to get that product right into that arch, into that little U that we created. I don't know the proper words for this stuff, y'all, but you get what I'm saying? Okay. And so I'm gonna go back to my other brow because I noticed it wasn't browing the way I needed it to brow. So I'm gonna just take my spoolie and clean up the front of this brow because I feel like the front of the brow just kind of just stopped abruptly, but it wasn't fading like I needed it to fade. Okay. All right, back to this brow. So I'm, again, just taking that concealer and we're just cleaning up what we drew, y'all. We're making sure these brows are even, first of all, because you don't want to walk around with a dinky-dunk brow that's one is lower and one is higher. That ain't cute either, all right? And then we're going to go to the top of the brow, and we're just cleaning up the lines that we drew. Y'all see how, y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Okay, and doing y'all brows, y'all, the concealer that you use on the bottom underneath your brow, you normally want to use a concealer that's about 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. On the top of your brow, you normally would want to use the shade that is closest to your natural skin tone so it seems seamless. Now, I use the light concealer that I use under my brow on top of my brow as well because I feel like it just makes it cleaner, it makes it crisper, and it just looks more fresh. So that's what I do, okay? But you want to make sure that you're sliding your product down and then up. That helps blend that product out because you don't want that product chunky and sitting right by your brow. If you leave it kind of chunked and too much product sitting by your brow, when you go to blend out your foundation and things like that, you won't be able to get, around that brow. You won't be able to clean it up. You won't be able to blend it out because it's too much product right there. So you want to make sure you blend up and down, depending on if you're on the top of the brow, you want to blend up. If you're at the bottom of the brow, you want to blend down. Okay, so then I took a flat brush, and this is where I was talking about where I am just getting all that extra product and cleaning everything up, blending everything out with that from that concealer and look at that. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see the browing? Do y'all see it? So you see the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. You could think that you're done with one part of your makeup and move to the other side, but then, you know, once you start, it's like, oh no, I'm not done, baby. That look a hot mess right there, okay? So let me go ahead and go back and fix it. So I had to go back to the other brow and get that concealer and fix up my bottom line because I was losing my perfection, okay? I was losing my perfectionist things right there, okay? Now y'all see how after I added that next little bit of concealer, you see how it brought that brow right back where it needed to be, darling. Just gonna take that spoolie and y'all see how that ombre effect is forming. It's just blending in perfectly. Take your finger, or you can take that flat brush and blend that extra product that we're pushing forward in the brow. You want to go ahead and take that also when you put your foundation right between those brows. You're not blending that eyebrow pencil, okay? Y'all, I've been using these type of products for my brows for years. My concealer will change, yes, but that brow pencil is not changing, baby. That Wet n Wild dollar pencil from Wally World or Target or Walgreens, baby, that dollar Wet n Wild pencil will always have a special place in my heart, baby, okay? Now, here's my secret. We're going to take some Duo Lash Glue, the clear, baby, the clear, and then we're going to put it all over our brow, and it's going to lock that brow in place, baby. That brow is not going to move. I started doing this because I have a tendency to scratch my brow or, like, rub my face and forget I have makeup on, and normally your brow will smudge, but with this little trick, it doesn't move, okay? Your concealer may move a little bit, but that brow itself is not going to move. And even, you know, during sweat, rain, whatever, because I live in the South, baby, it get hot. Okay, it get hot. It get 100-something degrees, baby, and I don't need my brow running down my face. So the little Duo glue prevents that from happening, okay? Then I went back in even more to clean these brows up. Y'all see, it was still room for cleaning. So I took that flat brush, and I'm trying to get all that concealer blended down evenly. You see, it wasn't even as the other side, so I added just a little bit more concealer and began blending that down and around, honey. And now we are we almost done, baby. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see the perfection? But you want to blend it down just so you can go ahead and prep your eyes, whether you're going to put foundation for a natural look or put eyeshadow primer to start your eyeshadow. But either way, you want to make sure that your eyes are prepped and ready to go with that concealer not being caked up or stuck underneath your brow, y'all. And that is it. Bada boom, bada thing. 1, 2, 3. Look. Ooh, child. Ooh, you can't tell me nothing. This look will be on my channel soon, but make sure y'all like, subscribe. I love y'all. Bye.